What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another video. And today we're doing one of the mods, I guess you could call it, that actually helps the car more than anything, and that is camber arms. I cannot tell you how many tires I've bought for this car already, knowing like I only had it for like what, 4 or 5 months now, and I've bought like countless amount of tires, especially for the rears. And so yeah, oh yeah, peep this Ford RS here I got to test drive. The cinematics are calling my name right now, so but anyways, the it looks like, look at how my car's still lower than this, and this is a hatchback. That's crazy. But so yeah, the rears, just to show you that I need these adjustable camber arms badly. It is already, oh, this thing is low. It is already bald, like, good God. I'm gonna flip those because I wanna go on a lower profile, because right now these are some fat walls. I wanna minimize the walls a little bit, so I am gonna buy a full set of tires with a lower profile, and that will help with the lowness. If you didn't know that, there's a tip that you got today.
Serious?
So what we're going to be doing is the camber, adjustable camber arms. So we're going to go ahead and get that installed for the car, and this is going to help me not spend so much money on tires, especially in the rear. So these are the first set that I have had for the car since I've bought the new wheels, the new tires for the car. So the first set is holding on pretty well, so we're going to go ahead and pull it in the shop and get to working on these camber arms. They should be pretty easy, but let's get to it. Almost forgot to mention Global Auto Pro, they make this possible. All right, so we pulled it in. All we got to do is obviously the obvious. We always got to take off the tires, but I'm gonna just show you guys what it looks like. So it is this thing here. All you gotta do is a nut and a bolt, I believe. The adjustments that I want for it, I want it to be stock, but with a little bit added camber, you know, so I can fill out the gap a little bit. Or I guess I'll have to see how it looks for me to actually see how I want it. But so let's go ahead and take off these wheels. So these are how the new ones look, nice and shiny. They look exactly like the old ones, but these are adjustable, so we're able to adjust how far out they come out, and then how far they go in. So in my case, we're trying to bring the camber in, so we don't want that much. So I'll adjust it and I'll show you. Then now all we gotta need is a 17 on each side, and then a 17 here and an 18 on this side. But we're gonna go ahead and loosen up those. Kind of weird to get out for real. It's a 19 for the other side. Simple as that. There you go. All right. So this is the old one. Now we've got to measure it and basically adjust it so it's not as long as this, because it will be the same exact camber. So make sure it's a little shorter. When you're putting it back together, it has to go back exactly the way you took it off. So I should have used a marker. I marked the other side already, but when you're taking it out, before you take it out, make sure you mark it so you can get it back to exactly, you know, as close as, because you may need an alignment already when you take these out, but just mark it so you can get it as close as back to the way you had it already with the stock one, and then, you know, put it in there. So I already got this in. It's not that hard to put the other bolt, the bolt going through this side. It has to go through this side. I wanted to switch it and go through the other, but can't do that because this is done a specific way for a reason. So now all we gotta do is put the bolt back on, the back, the rear. And so we're gonna be able to adjust it here. As you can see, the camber, positive, negative. I mean, negative is out, positive is in. So we want more positive. We're gonna have to take it to an alignment shop, but that is how you install it. So I'm gonna go do the other side, and then I'm gonna come back to this side and try to adjust it with, you know, eyesight to see if I can get it as close as I can, so it won't be eating away at my tires. So we got them all installed on both sides. So they were actually pretty easy to get in there. All you got to do is just make sure all the bolts was lined up the exact same as you taking them out when you first originally take them out. But I am gonna have to flip these first, so let's go ahead and get that started with that machine over there. I'm doing the tires, or I'm flipping the tires. I'm gonna go ahead and give the car a nice fresh oil change because it's just time. I'm right on time for it too. So, you know, these VQs, you gotta stay on top of this oil. I have not one leak. Nice. Under this car when I bought it, just to show you guys, which is like so rare for these VQs, especially the VQs. So I'm very grateful for this engine. Last owner probably did a good job doing his regularly maintenance on it, so I'm glad about that. So we're gonna do the oil change while I'm messing down these tires. I guess the stuff that I'm doing right now, like an oil change, a tire flip, I guess you would call that like a regular maintenance, but hey, fixing the car is like maintenance too, so that's why I called it maintenance before mods. But hey, we're almost through with that too, so let's get it. I'm happy about that for real. Look at that oil. That oil is nice and brown, like gold. Let's go ahead and bust down these tires. I just flipped the tires, and now we got a little bit more life left in these babies. Stop the cap, and we're gonna see how long we can keep these babies on, because we're gonna be fixing the camber. We're gonna bring it in as far as we can. That's pushing it out. This is bringing it in here. Kind of hard to see, but we're gonna use all that camber just to see, take away all that camber just to see how far we can come in. And it looks like it's about it right there. I feel like it's less cambered, but it's more like tilted that way. You know what I mean? That's gonna wear out this tire. I already know. I'm gonna have to take it to the alignment shop ASAP. All right, guys, I'm running out of battery life, but I'm just show you guys how it sits right now. And it's actually not too bad. This side particularly isn't that bad. As you can see, it goes in a little bit more on this side than on this side. On the left side, you can see it a lot better. So yeah, that, oh my Lord have mercy. That is way further in than this side. So that's one of the reasons, one of the main reasons why you're gonna need an alignment when you do camber arms, adjustable camber arms. So eyeball alignment, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. In my case, I didn't mark. I marked one side and then I didn't mark this side. So it's weird. But I'm running out of battery life, so I got a couple of runs to make. So you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications, and you guys cruise safe.